Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up.
Hey everybody, welcome in. How's everybody doing today? There comes the dog. My camera's kind of a little messed up. I think that's better. I was moving stuff earlier, so sorry about that. But welcome in everybody. If you're new to the channel, my name is Tanya or TitaniumBuilt. This right here that just came in, Paul's clicking. Her name's Araya. She's sitting down now. And then we've got over here my other co-host, Mia Grace. So, and actually we have a special guest cat today. He is sleeping. His name's Rocky. So that's my co-host. If you hear him in the background, I'm so sorry. They are animals and they're going to do what they want to do. And they are allowed to do what they want to do in this place. So, there's that. But welcome in everybody. It's great to see you guys. I wanted to ask you guys a question. It's going to have 3 choices. So make sure you hear all the choices before you put your number in. But do you guys like the 2:15 or 2:30 lives better than the 9:15 p.m. lives? Or that'll be 1. Yes, if you like the 2:15 p.m. lives better. No, if you like the 9:15 lives better. And then if it doesn't matter either way to you, put a 3. So if you guys want to vote, you can. I guess I could have put a poll up too. Maybe I'll do that. I think I can add a 3rd. We'll do a poll real quick. And then I'll put a few options for you. And then I'll check it here in a little bit. You're flexible. I love that. A lot of you guys are saying 1 and 3s. Okay. Well, good. Well, good, because I wasn't sure. We've been having a good crowd in here in the afternoon, and I love the afternoon, to tell you the truth. I mean, it's nice. It's really nice. um, I can get a lot more stuff done, but I do come back always at 9:15. But I know that if I maybe just did one or the other, I would be able to do more on the channel, I feel like, and more for the channel. So that's what I'm trying to like work towards, is making the channel better for you guys overall. So, and if you have any comments or anything at the end of the live, or even now, just let me know what you guys think will, be better for the show. I'm always up to constructive criticism. Just don't come at me, guys. Don't come at me. Oh, so you're in the UK. So I was actually going to ask Gwen, because there's a few people that are, are overseas friends, and I wasn't sure if anybody was overseas today in the chat. I did go over the body cam. I went over it last night. So we were live last night, and we were reading over the documents, and one of our members, Doodlebug Lover, she came in, and she knows how to get my attention when I'm reading documents. She put all these like red, stop signs in the chat and X's, and I look over and I'm like, okay, this is important. And I asked her what's up, and she's like, they've just dropped body cam on Law and Crime. So we did go over it last night. It's the morning of the morning of the murders. I think we might go over that again tonight, and I might wrap all of this up, like today's live and last night's live, into one live, and then maybe we'll read some documents as well, because we're almost done with the documents. So yeah, the body cam footage it's sad. It's really sad. The officers pull up, and immediately you hear Dylan just wailing. I mean, she's just crying. She's just bawling her eyes out. It's really sad. It's really sad. They take them to the side, and they speak to them about what happened, what they saw, and all of that. And so you get like a first hand account of that, which I'm kind of glad that came out, because I am going to tie that into tomorrow. I'm going to drop a video. I'm going to make it today, of all of Dylan's statements to police, and I'm going to put them in chronological order. So that will be the first, that video. I'll open up the video with that, body cam video, because that's going to be her first time talking to police. So, and then I'm just going to go through all of her statements, and then that way they're all out there if anybody wants to know what they were. So, but like I said, crime scene photos did drop today. Let me see here. What's the best way to do this? I want to make sure we show them all. So let's do this. Okay. And they're on the Idaho State Police website. So anybody can go and grab these. I'll show you maybe. So they're right here. They have two different ones that redacted. One of them is the reports. This is the reports, I believe. And then this is the photos. So and that's the 556 pages that we've been reading. And did you guys know that we're on what page are we on? We're on I don't even know where it's at right now. 515. I didn't even know we went that far last night. So I was excited. I was like, dang. So I do have these downloaded. Well, I have them on a drive. And so some of them are the old ones. I'm trying to see if I could just click and we could go through. Okay. But I don't want to show. Oh, hold on. Okay. That's tricky. So you guys have already actually seen these. This is a new one. Okay. I just really don't want to show the crime scene photos, like the actual bodies. So I'm trying to be just respectful, in that aspect. So, and I don't know what that is. It looks like a dog toy maybe. But this is outside of Kaylee's room. And they do have the red tape you can see there, where they had I guess probably dusted for fingerprints. I don't see anything though on the door where they dusted for fingerprints, but it's kind of hard to see. And then it looks like, I don't know if those are string lights as well, or if they're just little, they look like stars, but I think they are. Yeah. Cause there's the, looks like the battery pack or whatever for it. Like maybe like right here, see it? And then a couple of beds outside from Murphy. Oh, wow. We didn't see both of them. We just saw the one. It looks like Murphy kind of tore this one up. Like right there. That looks like stuffing to me. I don't know if that's what that looks like to you guys, but let me put you guys up here so I can see the chat a little better. And welcome in, everybody. If you guys don't mind, will you just take a second and hit the like button for me? It does really help the channel, and it really, really helps your girl out. Very much so. So I appreciate that. Also, let me grab one more thing before we start scrolling through all of these, and I forget. And thank you, Gwen, for becoming a member. I was just going to say something about that. If you would like to become a member of our channel, we'd love to have you. We do members lives, we do members only giveaways, and we do a members only giveaway every month at the end of the month, like the last Sunday. So, and that depends on how many. It bases so it's a gift card, and it's based off how many members we have. So, yeah, so that's what it is. So if you want to become a member, that would be great. I'll pin this. I'll pin the link to the top of the chat. That way, if you decide in the middle of the live or whatever, and it'll probably be through Nightbot as well. So these are the crime scene photos. I'm just going to kind of scroll through them. This is probably, well, this is all of Kaylee's room. It looks like that looks like maybe the, I wish Vincent was here. Maybe some like a router. Like this is a computer cord or something. It looks like. And then that's the under storage that was underneath the stairs, which I didn't even really know that was there until like the other day. Oh, thank you, Cassie, for becoming a member. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, it definitely a dog bed, but I think he might this stuff like it looks like the stuffing's on top, like like maybe Murphy chewed it. I mean, he's 11-month-old puppy. He's going to chew some stuff. My dogs still chew stuff every once in a while. They'll just, I don't know, something will happen and they'll be like, oh, we're going to chew something. But it looks like that's where they just like kept the vacuums and stuff. So nothing important. But here's the table. So the table was kind of disturbed. I mean, you got cups over. I don't know if that's from the beer pong, when they were playing or not. But I mean, and this hallway was pretty lit up. And you've seen it. They don't have it on the Kula or whatever it's called app anymore. I'm going to have to see if we can find it somewhere else. But when we did the inside tour and we turned off the lights and we had these lights just going, it was pretty bright. And you'll see in here also where Xana did eat her DoorDash order. So, and you'll see pictures of Brian's car. So these are just whatever pictures, I guess. There's looking at the vents, I guess. That's the storage by Dylan's room. If you guys remember in the TikTok, that's when Kaylee grabbed the broom, that mop right there, maybe. And then this is the living room. I don't know. It's all over the chair there. Do you see that? I don't know what that is. Like by the sweatshirt. Maybe it's just worn. The leather's worn. They took pictures of like all the cars, the inside of the cars. Which, I mean, Xana kept her car pretty clean. I don't know what those are. Maybe notes or something. And then she has her other license plate because I guess they still give you 2, even though you're only required 1. No, I don't know about in Arizona, though. You might be required 2. That's like an iPhone 4. I literally, no, it's not. But it's like an iPhone 5 maybe. But I have an iPhone 4 that looks almost exactly like that. And it's busted on the back and not the front as well. And they used to make them out of glass. Like, why would you make a phone out of glass when we break them all the time, right? I know, Larry. We go visit Murphy's Instagram account every once in a while. I flooded that when he first got it. We were all subscribing or following over there. So yeah, we go over and we check it out and we check out Murphy and stuff. We could do that today. We could do that. I like looking at Murphy and seeing him enjoying his life because he's always on like a camping trip or, just running in the woods. He's just being a dog, but Jack still does things to remind Murphy of Kaylee, like he'll post pictures of her with the dog and stuff. And it's just, it's sweet. Who left their purse in the car? Maybe Kaylee? She puts her purse in the back seat like I do, so I don't go through it. Why is that? Why can we see this up here? Sky West Bank. That's probably where she maybe bought her car. No, this is 9/8/2022. And do you guys know if it was Hunter or Maisie that had the Explorer? I believe it was one of them. I just don't know which one. Oh, look, the chairs are in the door right there. Wow. What's on? Oh, they sprayed the cabinet right there. That bottom cabinet. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys. Maybe that will help. Maybe I could. Oh, I wish I could bring my computer closer to me, but I can't. So if I'm like leaning over this way, sorry. But do you see where they sprayed like the luminol or the blue star on that cabinet? So I don't know why they did it just on that cabinet and not any of these up above. That's kind of strange, you know? Oh, they did move those hanger box. Okay, so that hanger box was we saw it on that brown table at one point through the window. So they did move it. And it looked like there was blood on it, but now that we're looking at it from here, it doesn't look like it. Okay, and that's when they moved everything over to the table from where it was on the counter. And I think they were trying to get to the sink or something. And then they took a picture of that Bluetooth speaker. They marked it. I don't know if I should zoom back out or. We'll zoom out until we see something. Man, that must have been like after dark. Oh, wait. Whoa, did you see that? Hold on, sorry. I don't know what I just did. Right. Through the hallway, they sprayed it too. I don't know if I can. You guys see that? Like on the steps right there? Oh, feel better, Willows. House to my stuff. I'm not. Retro, would you like to come up and talk? Because I'm not bored. Is anybody else in the chat board? I don't think so. Okay. I don't know why they have that picture again, but they do. I was always curious about who put the chairs in the window, and it was the police because we saw video of it last night when we saw the body cam video. They walked towards the back door, and you can see the back door's open like halfway. It's insanity. Like you can really, I don't know. You can see a lot in that body cam footage. And I guess you could see them taking Murphy out, and I didn't even notice that. So we'll have to like look. I think there's a picture of it though. So I'll try to find that. So they took a picture of Xana's food. Okay. So basically they took the bag, and they put it over here on the counter. Look at all that blue, like the blue star that they put all over the counter, all over the stove. I mean, that stuff was everywhere. That's chemicals that you can't just like be breathing in. That's really sad. So she must have ate her food pretty quick, right? I mean, I guess she was probably hungry though. But they like laid everything out to show like, yeah, she ate it all. And then, wow. There's some French fries. I don't know why they're there, but okay. This is upstairs. So this is on the third floor. This would be in between Kaylee and Maddie's room. These must be pictures right here that they have blacked out. Someone yelled at me earlier in the comments that I was blurring stuff out in the images. I'm like, that's not me. I'm not doing any of that. I don't even know how to blur something out. Like, to tell you the truth. I mean, I'd figure it out if I needed to. And I'm pretty sure that there's nothing. I looked through a lot of these earlier and I didn't see any crime scene, like any of the actual victims. So, other than just at the beginning there, whenever we were looking at pictures because they were with the old ones. I'm not sure what that is. It says Canon. Looks like on it. Okay, so these are the pictures of Brian's car. Now, I don't know if that's something that they sprayed on the car, but to me, it just looks kind of like dirt. But I don't know. Because it's not on the hood or anything. Look at that, like the black thing on the front. Oh my gosh, that's ugly. I can't lie. So then they got, so apparently they took the whole car. Remember how people were assuming that they just took parts of the car? And I was like, well, then where's the car? They wouldn't just leave the car at the parents' house. Like, they would take the whole vehicle. So apparently they did take the whole vehicle. I don't know if anyone remembers that. Oh yeah, they definitely dusted for prints, but this is like dirt, like almost. See this? This is like where they were driving home. Like this isn't like black dust. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. To me, it doesn't look like it anyway. Because look, I mean, like, looks like it's sprayed, like where they were driving. Maybe this is when they first brought it in. Oh, it has that back license plate taken off. I don't know why they did that. Unless they did spray something and they took the back license plate off just to make sure they didn't miss anything if it ran up like under the license plate. But to me, it just looks kind of like dirt. So OCD Brian was only apparently OCD with the inside of his car. Because I mean, look at that dashboard. It looks brand new. You could eat off that thing. And I noticed it in the body cam footage whenever he was driving home, you know. That's a good question. I think it's in Idaho. I think they shipped it back over there. Like either like in or like on a 18-wheeler or whatever. I know that they flew the DNA evidence over to the Idaho State Lab for them to test it. Like, they didn't just test it in Pennsylvania, which they could have, right? But they flew it out, and then within 24 hours they had the match. It was like, and you all tell us you can't be like CSI and give us an answer in an hour. Come on now. See, now they've sprayed something in there, but like right here they didn't. It doesn't look like. Maybe they did, but the dashboard looks awfully clean. Man, they took the seats apart. Not just like the cushions off of them. They took the plastic piece off and everything. I wonder if Brian saw this, if he'd be like freaking out because he did keep his car awfully clean, it looked like. So yeah, maybe fingerprints, because that's the it's either the blinker or the windshield. Oh, and then in this picture right here, you can see the mattress. So that's eerie. I will show that picture because that picture's been out there, but it's very, very eerie that his car is sitting beside that blood-soaked mattress. And I'm assuming, I don't know. I shouldn't assume, but it looks like it might be the one from Kaylee's room. I don't know. Or I mean, Maddie's room. Sorry. Like, yeah, I was gonna say, I know that they put all the evidence kind of in one room. I'm sure that not all of the evidence is in here. I mean, like the stuff that needs to be refrigerated or the stuff that needs to be kept at a certain temperature, they wouldn't put it in like a garage type setting. But I do think they keep a lot of their evidence in here. Especially, I think they keep their vehicle evidence in here. Their cars, and things like that. Oh, hey, Be Happy. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super sticker. It's been such a long time since I've seen you, Be Happy. I hope you're doing well. Okay, so that looks like that's all of the pictures for that one. I'm going to remove it just for a second, just so I can make sure there's nothing like, So then I think these are okay. I think I got it. Yeah, Gwen. Yeah, the mattresses. Yeah, I know it's very sad. Did you see that, Sharon, from the cabinets? Yeah, that's like Blue Star that they use. I'm I need touched up on my criminal justice and stuff, but I did get my bachelor's in criminal justice and applied science. So I do know a lot about like how they manage crime scenes and things of that nature, but there's a lot of newer techniques that they use. So this is a door with a code. That looks like one of the bathroom doors though. Like this is on the very first floor. So that might be like the utility closet. I'm not sure why it has a lock on it because I believe this room right here might be Bethany's. I'm not completely sure, but we'll flip through the pictures and see. So I believe this is when you can see into the house. So that might be the front. No, that's not the front door. It's too small. I believe it's too small. Is that a Jack in the Box cup right there? I mean, like, I know it is, I feel like. Like, did she sit her cup? I can't go in any further, I don't think. Yeah, I can't go in any further. That stinks. This thing was working so good the other night. But I believe it is. Oh, there's another picture of it. Does anyone know for sure? It's hey, Oopsie, I was just thinking about you today. When I came live, I was like, I wonder if Oopsie will be in the chat because I know you're from over across the ocean there. So then we've got, cups everywhere. I don't know how they manage to not step on these things. Like, I mean, why would I'm not judging here, but if this was me and I was going to be like not putting my stuff away, I would like put the cups against the wall. But I'm blind in one eye, so that's also why I would do that. There's also a sock right there. We do know that two of the victims were missing one sock. They have lights everywhere. Like these twinkle lights, that's all they have, it seems like. Like they don't have like lamps. You know what I mean? So I wonder, like, it looks like it would be pretty lit up though. And I'm trying not to go through these too fast. Oh, that's sad. I see that on my TV like all the time, the little Roku thing. And there's like a router or something. I'm assuming I think they're called routers. If Vincent was here, he would know. And then this is one of the bathrooms. It almost looks like the third floor bathroom, but no, it's not. Maybe. I'm not sure actually. I know there's showers like that, but I'm not sure where the toilet is positioned at now. So I could be wrong. Yeah, it was he had no problem seeing, yeah. I did Oopsie, yeah, we actually played it last night. I think I was the first person to play it because it came out, like, as soon as it came out, Doodlebug was like, "It came out," and we flipped it right over to that, so it was heartbreaking, yeah. It's definitely hard. I mean, you see those kids and they're just they're terrified. They have no idea what's going on. The cops are not telling them anything at all. I believe that they were overhearing the cops talking though, because they were talking like very close to the kids, right? And I call them kids, but you know what I mean. But they were talking very close to them. So I think that they were picking up some stuff. And I pretty sure if they saw the ambulance people not go into the house, like the paramedics not even go into the house, like they just walked up and the cops told them what happened, and then they just got blankets for the students and left. Right there, that shows you there was no help needed, right? Just it's sad. So this is one of the bathrooms. I don't know if this is on the second or the first floor, to tell you the truth, because I think they both have the same cabinets. Because they do have one on both floors, which is very convenient. There's the knife that Hunter grabbed on the table. Look at how small that space is to walk between the stairs and the table, like to get into like where Xana's room is. Sad. Where's all the beer? Oh, they were playing with water and then they would drink. That's a good idea. What, that chair was just sitting there? This is like from looking, if you're in Dylan's room, like looking out. Like there's the stairs to the right to the third floor. If you go to, I'm sorry, to the left. If you go to the right, you would go into the living room. And that's just another position. They're just taking all of the different ways, you know what I mean? Like she could have seen. Actually, let me go back up. Her door goes in that way. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. And they took everything out of there. Looks like they even took the flooring out right there. I don't know, like some of these look like they were taken like right when they got in, and then some of these look like they were taken like after they started processing, because this right here doesn't show the cabinet. Does it have blue stuff on it there? It doesn't look like it. And I can't get it to zoom in up anymore. This thing was work. Oh, I think you have to like, I think I'm just not tapping it in the right spot, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna get a trackpad for the desk. Yep. It's official. I'm getting one. I can't stand bending over there to do that. And I need something that's easier, you know what I mean, to zoom in, because I have a Mac. So you have to like use a trackpad. You can't just zoom in with your mouse. Like it's not that easy. You can see the guy's reflection in the window right there, or the door. See how the door's open? I don't think they had touched anything at this point. Because they're taking pictures of the door. Look at all those lights. So this is what was originally on the table before they moved everything over from the counter. I don't know why they opened that cabinet. Just curious. I want to see if those one cabinets had, liquids, red stuff on them. I don't remember these ones, so I'm kind of going slow. I believe this is if you're going up to the third floor. Oh, there was a problem loading that one. Now, were these lights there or did they install these? Like, I don't know, you know how, like, you can get those lights and they're just super easy to, like, stick up and then you have light? Like, did the officers bring these or were these already there? Because this is pretty bright. I mean, I guess after you get on the top step, it wouldn't be so it's not so bright. Like, once see the door, it's kinda darker. I mean, that's bright. I think they might have been up there because they had remember, there was one in, like, Kaylee's room? Like, one of those lights was like that? I don't know, what do you guys think? Oh, you saw 'em on body cam footage? You doing okay? Oh, Christina, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's terrible, I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's why I'm going kinda slow. I don't think that they put any of the victims in here because I haven't shown the victims on my channel, I don't want to do that. That's why I'm kinda going slow too because I'm scared of, like, anything like that being shown. And you know, it's just because, it's just me. No, Ashley, I won't. Yeah. You're gonna be stronger on the outside of it on when you come out the other end. I like those little lights. They're, like, kinda orange looking. They look like kinda like for, like, Halloween or something. They'd be cute. That's the 3rd floor bathroom. These ladies didn't know how to clean a toilet apparently. Oh, is that a leaf? Looks like it. Maybe somebody tracked it in from outside. You could see, like, right into this house, you know what I mean? They had no curtains, not even a sheet, nothing. I wonder whose handprint that was, if they came forward and was like, "Oh, that was mine from a party." You know, like, somebody just, like, going up and scaring somebody and grabbing the glass or something, I don't know. And that's the door. It was open pretty far. That's the front door. And then there's the key lock. Let's see. Oh, we can't see the hinges. That's gonna look. And if you guys didn't know, we were reading through the documents, and Jeff Kernodle, he didn't come in to fix Xana's bedroom door that day. He came in to fix the front door because the front door hinges were really messed up, and he wanted to make sure that they were able to shut and lock that door, which is super sad. Looked like a little bit of blood on that tissue, but it's probably just from one of the people that lived there. Like, Xana had blinds, and I think there might be blinds in this window, but they didn't put them down. I'm not sure, but all of these windows are just you can just see right through them. Okay, that's the last in that section, so let me go find the next one. Wait, hold on, let's see. Okay, we saw those. Those are the same. There's like all like there's a file, like every file has like the same ones, but I want to make sure we don't miss any. Okay. Let me download this one. I don't think we went through that. Oh no, these are 382. Okay. A lot of pictures. Look at their spotlights, how bright they are. Oh yeah, Gwen, yeah. They had just a fun time, you know, being college kids. Like, I mean, I say something about the windows being open just because, like, you know, you could really see in there. I wish that, like, they would have put something up. Like, even when I was, you know, in my 20s, I think I would have been a little nervous about that maybe. I don't know, maybe not. I was very carefree in my 20s. I can say that. I mean, I really was. I can't say I was like, you know, miss uptight or anything like that. I wasn't. I was I was pretty carefree, you know? It looked like Xana would poke out her like use the spline to look out and it broke or something. Or it's like bent backwards. These are just pictures of the vehicles. That his Jeep looked like it had been parked for a while because look at all the leaves on it. What's that? I have no idea what that is. Apparently, it wasn't very important because they didn't take any more pictures of it. It's so sad that Kaylee got that car like a day or two, like 2 days before. Like, she didn't even get to enjoy it. She didn't even get to enjoy her Europe trip or, you know, going to Texas to join her new job. Maddie didn't get to enjoy life. Xana didn't get to enjoy life with Ethan. Ethan didn't get to enjoy life with Xana. You know, who knows? Maybe they would have got married someday. So, do you guys think um oh, I thought I put these up. Shit. Sorry. Um do you guys think that oh, no, I forgot what I was going to say. I'll wait and then I'll say it. I thought I had these up for you guys. I'm so sorry. So, they're just of the cars and stuff. I thought I added it back to the stage. Everyone's like, Where's the picture? Yeah, there's heart. We can only see you, man. You got to reshare. Cassie said, sorry. Candace said, can we see the pictures? I'm so sorry, guys. Thanks, Ashley. I didn't even realize. I'm just over here scrolling, looking through them by myself. I was gatekeeping them. Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be something if I did that? Like nobody can see these but me. I'll describe them to you. But no, I'll show you Ethan's vehicle again too, because it did look like a lot of like leaves on it. But this is what this is what I was gonna ask. Okay. So do you guys think, because I haven't seen so far any like pictures close up of that ladder, do you think that they put that ladder there maybe to tie off the crime scene? Because like, you know, there's nothing really to tie off the crime scene right there unless you were to put something there to tie it around. So I'm thinking that maybe they put the ladder there because if that ladder was, in my opinion, I don't know, if that ladder was there prior to the homicides, right? I mean, prior to the homicides, you know, when the cops come, they're not going to put tape on it. They're going to take it and process it, right? Because they might think, what if the perpetrator used that ladder to get into the window somehow, right? Does that make sense? So I'm thinking that they might have just put that ladder over there themselves. Or it may have been there, but I mean, if it was there before, I think they would have taken it and processed it, you know? I wonder if there's any. I mean, all the pictures that they're already taped off. Actually, if we could maybe check the body cam footage, that would tell us. Okay, shoot, I don't have my paper in here. I'm gonna write that down so I can look that up for us. Do the body cam. That's probably what Ashley's looking at. Body cam and then put ladder. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the cob looks downhill. So it was there before. I was kind of thinking it was probably there, but then I'm thinking, well, wouldn't they process that? But I know a lot of kids do go up on the roof to drink and do all those things. There's a video. There's another body cam video of the cops going to. It's before they hit up the King Road residence. They're at the other guy's house, and the guy's on the roof. The cop, I don't even think he notices him up there. So it was there the whole time? All right, let me know. Because I can always look too. I just was like, that could help us. Okay, I'll keep scrolling. These rocks are so huge. I wonder who put them there. I asked because a friend of mine, she had one of these in her yard and we ran into it with a car. We shouldn't have been driving. And I'm telling you, when I was younger, I was carefree. And we moved it a little bit and we were like, oh my God, we've got to move it back because your mom will know. Like it was someone else's car. So they were like, whatever, but like it was like my best friend's boyfriend's car. So like he was trying to move the boulder back and it was just, he couldn't move it. It was so heavy. That's why I'm like, why would they just put those 3 boulders there? 3 big rocks or whatever. This is, sorry, I'm reading tips. Oh, I think it's so clean because it was contaminated and also they bled from the inside. They were choking on their blood basically. Yeah. They filled their lungs in a few of them. So it wouldn't have been a lot of like external blood from that because they would have been bleeding internally when they died. Like Kaylee, for instance, was stabbed in the lungs a couple times, both lungs. They would have collapsed. She wouldn't have been able to breathe. She would have been in the same spot. She wouldn't have been able to move very far. I've had a collapsed lung. It's life-changing, life-wrecking almost. So this is the picture of all the cars. Cars. And I was saying, like I felt bad because, Kaylee didn't even get to drive her new vehicle really. Just pictures of the cars. It's so bright, like in either spot, in the front and in the back with the lights. See, this is just crazy to go up. I mean, I don't think he went up this way because I think he probably parked in the back, but he could have. It's just like, I mean, I don't know. That hill is very steep, it looks like. It looks like metal up on the top of the roof. What did they do? Try to be fancy or something? Not the girls, but the people that built the house. Like, we got a sheet of metal. Where can we put it? Yeah, look, it's falling down. That could hurt somebody. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of footprints on the inside. I don't think. But there was outside tracking in and tracking out. Those are probably his. They probably have a better picture, I would assume, of them. Maybe not. Okay, so they're thinking maybe this way. I don't know. This is the side of the house. I don't know why they took this picture. I'm trying to see what they were seeing, but I don't see anything. I guess footprints right here. Yeah. There's one right there. There's another footprint. Man. That looks like a footprint. Just doesn't look like they hit the ground as hard with their foot. Yeah, that's what they're taking pictures of, is like all the feet, all the prints outside. Yeah, Shuri. And then, also the way that Ethan was positioned, I believe he bled a lot out because, well, it's on the outside of the house for one, but for two, his head was like in between the bed. I believe like it was like he was in a very weird position when we read about it. And so I think that it was just just kind of coming out, dripping out. It's very sad. I was actually talking about Ethan today because in October I usually do my nails yellow and white for the tulips. And I was like, man, this year I was like, I don't know if I want to do yellow because it's my 40th birthday and stuff, just weird stuff. And I said, no, you get your nails done that color, you're doing it. So I will be finding something yellow or white to wear. So hopefully I look nice in yellow because I never wear yellow. These feet prints are sad to see, or footprints. I guess you could come like through these trees here. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor or not. Yeah, you can. Does anybody else feel like this would be a kind of unsafe house? But like, I don't know. This balcony doesn't look very safe. We got the sheet metal or whatever that is coming down. So I wonder whose backpack this is. That was in my thumbnail today because I'm like, I wonder whose backpack. Thank you, Kara, for becoming a Titan Tier 1. Thank you so much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Yeah, he parked up in that parking lot. I believe that too. I wonder if this bag it looks like right here is where you would come through like the tree line if you were walking down that back hill. And then if you were coming like this way towards the backpack, like that would be coming towards the house. Is this two art? Oh, I think there's an eye in there. Oh, right here. It's a backpack cooler. Is this it right here? I think I found it. Right there. Right? Hold on, let me see. No, that's different because the thing is down on the bottom. I'm sorry. I thought I got it. But it's black and it looks like that. But it's a cooler. You can even see the silver right there. Wonder if someone just dropped it on accident, like, or, if somebody used that for their clothing or something, like, maybe he didn't wear the Dickies over there. He had them in a bag. Maybe that's his bag. I don't know. I don't think it is, but you never know. See, like this is just crazy. Like, look at this wall right here. It would be hard to get down to that house in the back. He must have been he had to have been watching that house because there is no way he would have known how to get in there without busting his butt first. Because of, you know, I mean, even on the inside, there's that 4-inch step up by Dylan's room. So he would have had to have used that step up at least twice. Once whenever he was walking into Xana's room, and then once when he was coming back out. So it's like, I don't know. He had to have been looking on Zillow at the house at least, or, but he had to have been doing it somewhere else where we wouldn't know. You know what I mean? Like where the cops wouldn't have found it. But I don't know where he would do it where they wouldn't have found it, his trail. Unless it was like the school library, but I'm sure they've checked all of those. Now, I don't know what that is dripping down. I think it's just dirt. I don't know. It's everywhere. Man, they put a lot of pictures out. I'm just going to start scrolling just a little faster, but is that the duct system for the air and the heat? Who built this house? Those are usually hidden in the ceiling or in the wall. Oh my good grief. Oh, good grief. Those stairs are a little more narrow than I thought. I mean, yeah, they are. Oh, was that? I don't know what that is. A little mirror, you know, behind the front door. Just make sure you're looking nice. So the deadbolt didn't work, it doesn't look like, because it looks like it's broke. Like the silver piece that goes on that. But you still had to use a code, so. Wow, they must have put the flash on. Lots of pictures. I think tonight or tomorrow I might go through and put like exactly which rooms these are, like in the bottom corner. See if it'll allow me to edit that into the picture. I don't know if it will or not, because it's kind of weird. They're, you know, because they're like being shared through Google. So this is the bathroom looking out. That looks like that's a deposit bag. Huh. And that might be, I don't know if that doesn't look like a bedroom. That looks like the utility closet. But I know that I thought Bethany had like one of those padlocks on her door, but that doesn't look like her door. See, even when you're looking at them like this, they look wider than the other angle to me. I'm excited that they're coming out with these and they're just putting them out for free, because this was going to cost $20,000. I got the email myself when I FOIA'd and asked, and because I didn't believe it at first. I was like, no way, those are 20,000. So now I'm wondering how much it would be, because we're getting so much from the other, like, because it was supposed to be for like all of the counties all together. I just feel like these twinkle lights are a fire hazard to me. They're kind of scary. But they do look pretty. Saturdays are for the girls. That's cute. Okay, we saw these, so I think we saw all these ones. This might be just like all of them put together. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through. Let me see if there's anything new. Because if not, we can move on to the next one. But I think these are all the same. I'm just going to scroll through them fast. If I see anything that's different, I'm going to stop. But I'm pretty sure these are all the ones that we just saw. I don't know if we saw that one. This is outside. And these are ones we just saw. Okay. I have another one. I think I have another. Oh, there's the HVAC problem. Oh, dang, look at all those bottles. Or the two, it's just two, the bottles of Fireball. Ugh, I can tell what those are because my friend, she used to bring me one over every time she come over, knowing I don't drink. I don't drink. So I had a whole cabinet full of these little bottles of Fireball. So finally she came over one night and I was like, do you want your Fireball back? Like it was literally like 12 bottles. And she's like, oh my gosh, yeah. I'm like, here you go. Remember they were having a problem with the HVAC. They couldn't, the temperature was reading at like 45 and then he went back and he tried to turn it on and it wouldn't go up. So they had to call someone in. I don't know what that is, like going down the wall. It might just be like, I don't know. Okay, we saw these, I believe. No, we didn't. Why is that table like that now? Okay, so maybe they moved the table to get around. Now I'm wondering which position the table was in. Did they move it the other way or like was it straight before or was it curved? You know what I mean? Like because you think you'd kind of move that table out of the way to get around when you were at home. I don't know. I think these are all the same. These are from the beginning. So I'll check to see if there's any more. This is Maddie's car, I believe. Yeah. They just leave their purses, I guess, in their car. Shouldn't do that. I mean, I guess it's Moscow. They don't think, you know what I mean? Like, just you don't think because like those little towns, they're usually they're pretty safe, you know. Yeah, Gwen, I think it was too. I think he may have saw Bethany. I mean, Dylan. I'm sorry, Dylan. And maybe he was just too exhausted, or he maybe thought, you know, like he just walked past her so fast that she wouldn't have recognized him. She doesn't like know who I am, you know, or I think it was just maybe he's exhausted. So you see this in this little light. Maybe that's from the camera, but that could be the light in the bedroom I was talking about. Wish they would show us a picture of the actual bedroom because there was nothing bad about Kaylee's room. Just so I could see if that light was there. Okay, we saw that. That was Dana's car. I saw that. Oh shoot, look at that. Man, they hit that door up hardcore. And they didn't take the knob off of it. Someone was saying that they thought they took the knobs off, but they didn't. It's still there. Wow. We saw that with the Bluetooth. We saw the Xana's bag. If you're just now joining us, she did eat her food. We saw this earlier. That's why I'm, going through them kind of fast. And then we saw all this, and then this is Brian's car. Okay, so I think this is all just Brian's car, which we saw earlier. Now I just need to I just remove them while I do this just so that way, just in case. Let's see. Shoot. I exit out of it by mistake, so I just got to re-download it. Okay, it's downloaded. That looks like we went through them all. That might have been all of them, actually. Let me just double check. Oh. Oh, wait, I think they're actually in my Google Drive now. Oh, wow. Okay, I think we saw them all. So I do have this. I need to star this so I don't want to like lose it. But it has all the pictures. I think we went through them all. So it has the victim's cars, the yard and the house on the back south, the side west, left side east, first floor bathroom, stairway to second and first, second floor, the living room, the first floor bathroom. Looks like we're still putting in the kitchen. See how they're putting them in right now? You like see them put them in. So the kitchen, we saw those, stairway, and then third floor bathroom. Okay. And then tonight also, I'll be back on to show you guys the pictures. We're going to go through them again, but I'm going to show you exactly where they are, this time, where they were taken. And let me make sure. These were the 382s. We saw 382. 382. Just making sure. Yep. Okay. I'm just going through. And then we do have some more in our reading to do, but we'll probably do the reading tomorrow because we may watch the body cam footage again tonight, just so we can. I don't know. I feel like sometimes you need to watch things a couple times before you can grasp it. But yeah, what was I going to say? I think that's all I got to say. So there was 382 pictures that were put out today, and that's a lot. So we'll go through anything that I missed tonight, but I don't think I missed anything. Also, we'll probably go over maybe Brian Koberger's grievance forms, because I still have those up, and maybe we'll go through those one more time. So the flash, thank you for the super chat, Oopsie. I have no idea. I have no clue. Because I don't think that Brian probably went to the first floor. He didn't. Unless he did, and he, maybe tried to open Bethany's door, and he saw the keypad, and he was like, "Never mind." But yeah, I don't know. People were maybe saying like a taser, but I don't know why he would flash a taser without having like a victim or something in front of him. So that's a good question. Maybe we'll find out in the rest of the documents tonight, because we have like 50 pages or less than 50 pages to go. So those will be out. I don't know if anyone else has dropped any new documents as of right now. I don't think so. I don't think anybody has. But I will make sure after all of this is loaded. I also have so this is all of the photos that are supposed to come out for Moscow, and then we have the ISP reports, and then we have the Moscow reports. So we have everything right at our fingertips. So that's really good. But thank you guys so much for being here. If you guys, headlights, that could be it. Because if that door was open, that could be it. Because they said that front door was open. Well, actually, no, I read that, but we haven't read that in the documents that it was open, I don't believe. So, but we read it in like Fox News and somewhere else. So if the front door was open, it definitely could have been lights. It could have been the headlights, maybe from the DoorDash order. Maybe her car backfired or something weird and she heard a noise. I mean, I don't know, but it could have been. It could have been. Yeah, everyone will be able to see everything. Right? Hey, I've been saying this. I've been saying this ever since the court. I said, give me all you got. I said, me and my chat will be able to go through this stuff before Ann Taylor did. I should act like I am Ann Taylor and see if I could figure out a way to get him off. I don't think that I could, though, as of right now. Oh, she did hurt. Yeah. It could have been like a backfiring of a car. I don't know. Or maybe it was the door of the car, the DoorDash, because maybe she didn't know. I don't think she knew Xana ordered food. So maybe when the DoorDash order pulled in, maybe that front door was open. Maybe Xana had it opened a little bit, like cracked. I don't know. And she saw the headlights and then maybe, heard the car, like the door. That could have happened. Yeah. She did do her job. Yeah, I think she won this case in her book. I mean, she got a guilty man, and everyone knows that he is because he said he did. She got him off death row for 4 murders. And who said this? I don't know who said it. It was somebody on one of the news stations. They made such a valid point. They said that means now anybody that commits a murder in Idaho should just get life in prison, because what is worse than killing 4 innocent college students when they were laying in their beds or getting ready to go to bed, right? So if a person kills one person, I guess they shouldn't be on death row now. Like, whoever said that, I can't remember who said it, was on one of them. I was like, that's a good point. That's a good point. So, but I most likely will be back tonight at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know me. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna miss something. Oh, let me check our poll. So we have 31% said yes, 4% said no, 11% said I like 9:15 p.m. better, and 54% said it doesn't matter. Oh, you guys are great. Great chat. Love that. Thank you so much for participating in the poll. Thank you so much to the new members that we got. I really appreciate it so much. We got Gwen. We got Cassie. Be Happy came into the chat and gave $5 super sticker. Haven't seen Be Happy in a while. And Kara's a new member. And Oopsie. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the channel. It truly means a lot to me. I will be back tonight. So make sure that you have your notifications on. You're subscribed to the channel. And all those, good things. On your way out, please, if you would, hit the like button, hit the dislike button, whichever button you feel I deserve, but at least just one or the other. But thank you so much for being here. Again, my name is Tanya, or TitaniumBuilt. It was great to meet you guys all today. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll be back at our regular time, 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will see you guys all then. If I don't see you, I'll see you on Monday. If you're going to be here for like a day live, most likely it'll be Monday. So bye, guys.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to live this out. We got this far, don't know how.